Yo, YouTube, what's going on today? It's going to be a great episode today. I'm super pumped to get another vid up, get another vid rolling for you guys. And yeah, so today we have a huge reveal. It's the brand new Yeezy pods from Kanye West, his latest shoes. And before I dive into this video, I know you guys are already going to say, Trevor, you said you were done with shoe reviews. What's going on? And yes, we were done with shoe reviews, and we are done with shoe reviews, but the problem is I ordered these shoes back in February, and I'm just getting them now in May. So, actually, no, not even February, March. So, yes, I ordered these shoes back in March, and I was supposed to get them within like a month, but here we are 3-4 months later, and I'm now just finally receiving them. So we're going to dive into them. We're going to check out these brand new shoes. They're supposed to be groundbreaking. It's supposed to be something totally different than I've ever seen before. So I'm excited. I've seen a few clips, a few pics of them. The reason why I bought these shoes is because they were on sale. If you saw the Super Bowl commercial for Kanye West, he said everything on his website was $20. Everything got reduced down to $20. So when I saw that, I said, all right, I might as well just check it out, see what's going on. And sure enough, I clicked on it, and his brand new shoes were $20. So yes, I got myself a pair. Not a lot of people have these yet. I'm excited to be one of the select few that have them. So I'm excited for us to dive in and take a look. And I promise we won't keep doing shoe reviews. We are going to do a shoe review today, but I promise you we won't be continuing to do shoe reviews and that sort of thing. It's just these are the brand new Yeezy pods. I really wanted to take a look at them. And I want you guys to see them too. That way you guys can see, is it worth the $20? Is it even worth buying? Like, because I know apparently this shoe is something totally different. That's what I've been told. That's what I've read. So yeah, we're going to take a look for ourselves and see what it looks like. But before we do that, please do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Seriously, guys, the amount of love and support that I've gotten over starting this YouTube channel has been great. I wouldn't expect over 500 views and stuff like that, but hey, we're getting there and we're climbing, and it's all because of you guys. It's not because of me, it's because of you guys. You guys are the best viewers in the world. Don't let anybody else tell you different, okay? That's 100% the facts, because without you guys, there is no me. That's just what it is. So seriously, thank you guys so much. If you know me, you know I enjoy making videos. I enjoy doing the live stream, the podcast, all that stuff. I really do enjoy doing that. So the fact that you guys view it and consume the content really means a lot to me. So seriously, thank you so much. I'm extremely grateful for that. But yeah, you know what? We've been doing a lot of talking. We've been talking a lot of this, a lot of that. Why don't we just dive in and check out the shoes? So let's take a look at the Yeezy pods. And we're back. We got the shoes right here, and right off the rip, I will say, this is very interesting because it doesn't come in a box. These Yeezy pods, it just came in a bag. So as you guys can tell, this is my first reaction. I'm just taking a look at these right now. And right off the rip, I will say I don't like that they don't come in a box. They feel weird on the outside. It's like a hard exterior, but a soft interior. So yeah, they don't come in a box. They come in a normal USPS bag. So let's give it a shot. Let's see what's going on. Let's tear into these things. All right. Whoa. I'm not gonna lie, right off the rip, you can tell, you can smell them. It's like a new car, but it's brand new shoes. You can seriously smell them. I'm not joking. Like as soon as you open it, whoa, kind of smacks you back a little bit, which is okay. Here we go, the order and shipping number. You guys don't have to see that. Alrighty, so here they're in a bag, and you'll probably notice this 2 right here. So just before we open it, just taking a look at it quick before I explain the 2, but this is just a normal bag, not satin, just normal bag here. So nothing too crazy or creative about this. Just kind of looks like a black bag. But yeah, as I said, I was going to explain the 2. So the 2 right here at the bottom, and this is pretty interesting. The 2 for this actually stands for size 2. And you're probably like, Trevor, what the heck is size 2? Well, let me explain. So the way the new Kanye shoes, the Yeezy pods, the way they are promoted and the way that they look and how you order them for size is actually in 3 different sizes, 1, 2, and 3. It's not, size 11 and a half, 10 and a half, 9, 8. It's size 1, size 2, and size 3. Size 1 ranges until around 9, 9 and a half, and then it goes from, 10 to 11 or 10 to 12 and a half, I believe, and then so on and so forth. So it comes in a range of sizes. Right now, we're looking at size 2. The reason why I got the size 2 is because my true to fit shoe size is 11. I'm an 11 size for shoes. So the 2s only went up to a 10 and a half. That's kind of the breaking point for the 2, and then the 3 takes off at 11 and a half, and it goes up to size 13, I believe. And because I would rather have some type of new sleek, tight fitting shoe, I'd rather have that be tighter than looser. I can't fit in a size 13. So I decided to go from size 3 to size 2. I went with size 2 instead because even though it only goes to a 10 and a half, I'd rather have it be a little bit more tighter and snug than I'd rather have it be a little bit too loose. Like, I'll never fit in a size 13 shoe ever in my life. So I don't understand why I'd ever really, try that on. So that's one thing I already can tell you I'm not the biggest fan of. We'll do the official rating at the end, but that's one thing just right off the rip I'm not a fan of. For shoes, they are built for each size is built for each individual person. That's their specific shoe size. I don't like that you're kind of just broadening this and saying, hey, you can be a size 2 whether you're a 9 or a 10 and a half. Like, imagine being like a 9 and wearing the 2. That'd be crazy. Like, that's nutty to me. I don't understand that. It's not really what I like. So I wouldn't recommend getting a size that's a little bit too much out of your range. You're better off ordering a size down. At least for me, that's what I'd rather do. So, but we've talked about the sizing. Let's dive into these shoes here a little bit. Okay. Nice little weird knot here at the top. I don't know if you guys can focus in on that. But let's see here. Okay. Kind of giving me a little bit of trouble. Let's see. There we go. All right. We've been waiting over 3 months for these shoes. So, let's see. All right. Okay. Take the bag, toss it over here for now. I guess we'll just look at one. All right. This is a little interesting here. They're big. That's for sure. Look how tall this is. I'm gonna take one, toss it off to the side. Alrighty. So first impression, this material feels tougher than a sock material. It's almost like the Nike Elite socks times 10. It's a little bit rougher. I don't know if I'd wear these without socks. I don't know if people wear them with or without. I'm just gonna show you guys how I wear them. But it's elastic here, so it stretches, but there's a limit to it. It's not a full-on stretch. Like, I can only go so far out. It's not going to let me go out any further. Right here, one thing I did notice as I'm examining the shoe here, because it's literally just two pads down here. It's like 2 lily pads. There's nothing here that supports this arch right here. It's literally just a bendy piece of plastic underneath. You can feel it right here. So this isn't tough right here. It's kind of hard here, soft right here, and then it goes hard again for the heel here. One thing that is kind of interesting is the heel really doesn't wrap up. You'd expect the heel to make sure you have support for your Achilles and stuff like that the heel of this would wrap up a little bit, but it doesn't. And look how, I will say though, this thing folds nice. If you're traveling, pretty easy to keep these all together, I would say. But yeah, as I'm looking at the shoe here, like I said, we were looking at the bottom, the heel, the toe pad, and then that soft interior here right in the middle. One thing I did notice is there's 2 dots right down here. I want to see if I can get close to the camera so you guys can see these 2 dots right here. Yeah, so that symbolizes size 2. That's how you know what size they are. Yeah, so one thing I will say too is the stitching here on the top kind of curves. I'm not sure why it's not plastic, but it's not rubber. I'm not really sure what this material is, but it curves up right here at the side of your pinky toe. So it kind of curves off and it kind of forms your foot a little bit, as you can see right down here. It's something definitely interesting. Like I said, we knew this was going to be a shoe that we've never seen before, but it's definitely exceeding expectations because I've never, ever, ever in my entire life of looking and being a sneakerhead have I ever seen something like this, where it's like a sock and a shoe. But the thing is, right here, this folds down. Like there is no, it's very flat. It's flimsy. You know what I'm saying? This is no, like this isn't tough. Like, I'm assuming it's breathable. We're gonna try them on and take a look. But it folds here a little bit at the top too, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I hope that's just from being in the packaging, because I will not wear them if they're just folding up at the top. I don't see the point in that. So yeah, but this is definitely something interesting. We've never seen this before. Like I said, it's crazy too how the bottom and the heel of it, like I said, there's no support here. It doesn't come up or help your Achilles at all. And then also too, just the forming of the bottom sole of the shoe here. Look how it kind of dips down and comes back up here as you get towards the middle. Kind of like it's almost like the shoe is telling your foot where the support's going to be, not the other way around, which we've never really seen before. Usually the shoe kind of will have the support of wherever the foot needs. This shoe kind of tells you where your support's going to be for your foot, which is definitely something a little interesting. Now listen, this is definitely something that I don't think you would wear with or without socks. I definitely think you'd wear these with socks because this feels nice, but like I said, it's like the Nike Elite socks times 10. Like it's not, as soft. It's thick, but it's not soft. So yeah, these definitely look interesting. We went with the size 2 because of the size difference, because it went from 9 to 10.5, and then size 3 started at like 11.5 to 13, and I'm not swimming in my shoe. And then size 1 is extremely small. I wouldn't even try a size 1 if you have an average to bigger size foot. Don't even dabble in the size 1. It's kind of where you feel for the size 2 and the size 3. But enough of the talk. Let's try these bad boys on, because I'm super interested to see how they feel and how they fit on my foot. So, like I said, enough of the talk. Let's try these bad boys on. Alrighty, now we have the Yeezy pods on the feet here, and kind of just like we suspected and we said before, the arch at the bottom and the support at the bottom of these shoes, the arch is basically non-existent because there's nothing hard in between the two lily pads at the bottom. But also, not to mention, the support, you can definitely feel that there's nothing on the back that comes up to the ankle here. It's clear that this, as you can see, my ankle is kind of popping out a little bit on the back, which I don't hate, but it's clear there's no support for my Achilles there. As I move around, you can see that really there's not a lot of support, and the support that comes from the shoe, like we said before, it's clear that the shoe is going to tell you where the support is for the foot. It's not like it's just going to provide support everywhere. It's going to say, no, you only need support at this point and at this point in your foot. And that's clearly all that you're going to have. Because really, it does feel like a sock with 2 lily pads attached to the bottom. It really, that's what it feels like. As you zoom out here, you can see a little bit with them when they have them on with jeans. You can't really see the huge sock exterior of it that comes up the calf of the leg here. And don't get it wrong, we are going to switch it and we are going to put them on with shorts. That way you guys can see both styles. But right off the rip, it's clear to see that, wow, that camera was unfocused. Now you can clearly see that it is literally 2 pads that are just stitched onto the bottom. It's clear going with the size 2 was the best option for me, because if my heel is hanging out a little bit here in the back, you can see my heel is hanging out a little bit, but still, you still have a little bit of love right here from the foot, and it doesn't kill the entire heel of my foot. It's kind of just a little different. And now as I take a step and I continue to walk, it definitely feels like the 2 pads of support is all that we're going to have here. Now, as I'm moving around, it doesn't hurt to walk, and it actually feels kind of comfortable. The only thing I will say is, like we previously discussed, it is literally a sock stitched onto the 2 bottoms of it. So if water were to splash on my foot, your foot would get soaked. There's no waterproof protection or anything from the natural elements. You can definitely tell this is something that if you're looking to have a casual pair of shoes to wear with your jeans, doesn't look too bad. But now, let's see what it looks like with shorts on. Alrighty, and we are back, and just like that, you can see that these definitely look a lot different when you're wearing them without pants. I'm not saying they look terrible, but it's definitely something different. They take up almost half of your leg here. They go up to right below the kneecap, right to the top of the calf here. And as you can see right here at the top, these things at the top here, let me get them focused in. It folds down over the pants. It doesn't stay up here. I believe that's by design. I'm assuming because you're going to be rolling them off and pulling them back on. But this is very, very much different here, right here where it rolls here. And that's the same on both sides, as you can tell right here. It's still the same thing, which makes it a little different. But yeah, looks way out of this world. It's not something I wouldn't rock, but it wouldn't be my number one choice, that's for sure, because it does take up over half of your leg right here, especially when you're wearing them with shorts. It's a lot to take on all at once. I don't think this is the most fashionable thing in the world. I do think it's new and really pushing the limit and extending fashion forward, especially from the footwear department, especially when it looks like it's sock material that goes up to the top of your calf. Something very different, something we haven't seen. If I'm going to rock these personally, I'm going to rock them with pants, not with shorts, because also as you wear shorts in more of the summer and spring months, the black is just going to attract more sunlight, which makes your feet hotter, and it'll make it a lot more uncomfortable for you, in my opinion. I don't think these things really are built with sweat absorbing material, so it's really going to be different and not something that I can rock in the summer or the spring months unless I'm having unless I'm wearing all a bunch of light clothes up top, and I really don't want to dictate my entire outfit just based on some new shoes that just came out. Overall though, they do still have the same support and the same feel that I had while they wear jeans. The feel and all that kind of stuff all stays the same. How the support is in just weird in different areas, and the shoe just kind of tells your foot where the support's going to be, not the other way around. You can definitely tell it feels different than other shoes that I've worn, and it's definitely something interesting. Now, let's give it a good rating. And just like that, we're back. It's time for the good rating. Listen, YouTube, I've had a lot of fun today trying out these shoes, seeing all the nuances, all the different styles that you might be able to rock with the Yeezy pods as far as the shorts and the pants go. I'm going to rock them with pants if I wear them. That's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to rock them with the pants. I probably won't be doing the short style. One thing that I will say that's kind of been irking me about these shoes, it's really kind of been grinding my gears, is how and I pointed this out when we had them on, but just so you guys can see here, how this top folds down. Why does it keep doing that? I want an elastic, firm top, such as the Nike Elite socks. That's what I want. It won't do that. It won't stay up. It just, boom, folds down every time. So that's one thing that does irk me. But listen, we're not going to get into all the specifics. Well, we will, but first, let's hear the rating. So if I'm going to rate these shoes on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to rate these a 6.2. One of the more lower rankings of the shoes that I've done, but not the lowest, and it could go a lot lower. And the reason why I have it ranked at a 6.2 is just because I'm not really sure what to do with these. Like, I can rock them with pants, and I am going to test them wearing them driving tonight, so I will give you guys an update later on in our series of shoe reveals and shoe try-ons and stuff like that. I will, and shoe reviews, I will give you guys more of an update as we continue to go on here. Because these are so brand new, I'm going to continue to update you guys on how they feel. But yeah, I'm going to try them out wearing them like when I'm driving. But as of right now, I'm not really sure what to do with this. It's it almost feels like a military boot. It looks like a military boot, except it's sock material. But you can't wear them without socks, because I've tried that, and it's not as comfortable. When you wear them with socks, it feels a lot more firm, a lot more snug and secure. Maybe that's just because I'm a size 11 and I have the size 2, but I know if I go to the size 3, I'm going to be swimming in the shoe. So right there alone makes it a little confusing if you're a consumer on what type of size of the shoe to get and how the fit is going to feel. There is no true size fit. It's all ranges. I really don't like that, and that knocks down the ranking for me a few numbers right off the rip. Not to mention, as I put them on and I start to notice that there really isn't a lot of sweat absorbing material. There's not a lot of things to protect you from the natural elements, which once again knocks down a couple rankings for me as well too, because I wish every day was sunny and 75, but the reality is it's not the world that we live in. So there's going to be rain, there's going to be snow, there's going to be sleet. How is my foot going to get protected? As of right now, it doesn't look like it is. Now as far as the fashion and the style goes, I think there's a lot of things you can do with it. I think you can wear something like those sliding shorts, like the slider shorts. I think those would go great with these to wear under a pair of athletic shorts if you're going to do that. But other than that, you kind of have to wear them with pants. They are forward thinking though. And that's why they're not, below a 5 or below a 6. That's why I have them at a 6.2, because this is pushing the agenda of shoes that we've seen. We've never seen a shoe like this. We haven't. And now what I'm hoping is as they do with the Air Maxes and the Dunks and all of these, other type of staple shoes, I'm really hoping that with these and the Samba Adidas, I'm sorry, that's another staple shoe. I should mention that as well too, before Adidas fans come after me. That is one thing that's kind of, a staple shoe, the Adidas Sambas. They've been around forever, and they'll stay around longer than I'm able to live, so can't forget those. But as I'm looking at the shoe and I'm talking about how forward it is, I think one thing that we're not talking about enough when it comes to this shoe is that this is version 1. I believe as they've done with the Air Maxes, the Sambas, the Nike Dunks, as these shoes progress, they change things. They are constantly adapting to the new technology. So I do think that this will change. Now the Adidas Yeezy Pod 2 will probably get a higher ranking because they're probably going to have some sweat absorbing material. They're probably going to have something to protect you from natural elements. Not to mention, maybe give you guys a little bit of a harder, arch here. Right here, like I said, I can't stress this enough. There is no arch at all in this shoe. It is literally two pads that can fold up like this, and you're ready to go, which makes it easy for travel. So I'm not going to hate on that. I actually really do like that, how easy it is to fold up and go about your day. You can put these in your backpack on your way to your buddy's house or something like that, just to hang out. So you can have these as multiple options to wear. If you're going for a night out in the town or something like that, these are easy to transport, which I really do enjoy. Actually, I don't think we really see that a lot with shoes. So when we do see that, I think it's cool, and we have to give props for that. And it's not the worst shoe in the world. Trust me, there are some great things I like about it. I like that it's very free. I feel like I'm wearing sort of, a sock and shoe mesh mix, which is very cool as far as the forward thinking and technology aspects of things go with this shoe. I do enjoy that. But the reality is this is version 1. Version 1 usually is never the best version. So because of that, I'm going to have to rank this a 6.2 out of 10. Not the lowest ranking I'll probably ever give, but as of right now, it's the lowest ranking for shoes that I have right now. I didn't give it below a 6 because it's forward thinking, because there's different types of fashion styles and options you can go with. Not to mention, I don't mind the feel and the comfortability of the shoe, but overall, there's a couple things that they can improve on, and I hope they start to do it soon. This is the version 1. We can only go up from here. It's not bad. I am going to try these shoes, like I said. I am going to try them on driving, and I'll give you guys an update and let you know how they feel as far as driving wise. How do they feel, stepping on the gas, stepping on the brake. I hope they feel all right, because I'm going to be driving, so we don't want anything bad to happen. But listen, guys, thank you so much for watching and tuning into the video. I extremely appreciate you guys. I said this in the beginning, there are no better viewers other than you. You guys are the best viewers in the world. Don't let anybody else tell you different. I appreciate, the comments, the likes, the subscriptions. Everything that you guys are doing for the channel right now directly supports me, and I extremely appreciate it. That's why before I go, I'm going to ask you guys if you wouldn't mind liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and share it to a friend. Say, hey, yo, I got this wacky guy, Trevor, who makes YouTube videos. Check it out. He keeps saying he's not going to do shoe reviews, and all he does is shoe reviews. Check him out. Share it to a friend like that. I don't care. Whatever you can do to help spread the channel a little bit helps me out a lot more than you think, and it's 100% free for you guys. So, that's a great way to support the channel if you're ever interested as well, too. Liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing to a friend. Not to mention, leave me a comment as well, too. If there's a special shoe that you want me to do, drop a comment and I'll do it. Not to mention, if there's other different types of videos you want to see from me, drop that in the comment as well, too. If you haven't been able to tell, I read the comments. I see when people ask me to do Adidas shoes or something different. When people ask me to do a different type of shoe, I come back with the Yeezy Pod. What more could you ask for, okay? Listen, I listen, I read the comments, I appreciate everyone, so please drop a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!